It's a green guitar. You can't sing King Crimson on it. You could sing King Verdigris. Sorry, too deep. That's green. Anyway, this is an emerald guitar. Emerald is made in the Emerald Isle, Ireland, the motherland for me. My grandfather, an Irishman, came to America when he was 6 years old on a ship, and he came with his parents, and on the way on the ship, his parents died. He showed up in America alone, 6 years old. My grandpa, Sheehan, I remember him. I hung out with him when I was a little kid. I got photos of us together. I remember him like when I was a kid. And he showed up here, and he went to an orphanage. And when he was 16 years old, the Roman Catholic nuns, they gave him a paintbrush. They showed him how to paint houses, and they sent him on his way. And that's how our family started in America. That's the Sheehan. So Ireland holds a special place for me. And this guitar is from my dear friends at the Emerald Guitar Company in Ireland. You notice how it goes from green to kind of a burgundy color? It's a very special guitar. There's no wood. It's all made of fiberglass. So it's all molded from one piece, and it actually will stay in tune even underwater. It never changes. It's not like wood at all. So this is the Emerald guitar. I don't know what model it is, but it's a basic standard 6-string. Really cool, kind of a bright sound. See what I have? It's strung with really light strings, so it's a little quiet. But it came from, I found out about it when we were on tour my first time through Ireland with Steve Vai on one of the Steve Vai tours. And the guys from Emerald came out. We were all at the hotel, and they brought a guitar in. So I started playing, all these Bowie tunes and Beatles, and we started singing and playing. I broke a string. They brought another guitar in. We started playing more Beatles, Bowie, Three Dog Night, Grand Funk Railroad. I broke a string. They brought another guitar in. So they ended up with 6 guitars I broke strings on. So they ended up giving me a guitar as a gift. It's very kind of them. They make some great guitars. There's another Emerald guitar I'll show you in a minute. But this one here is from about it's about 2002. But I'd say this is a 3.5 or 4-star guitar. I like it very much. It never goes out of tune. That's the cool thing about it. But let me get another Emerald guitar and show you something very unusual. Because it's been sitting here for a long time. But it's actually a baritone graphite, all made of, and they made it special for me. And inside it even says, to Billy from all the gang at Emerald 2004. So we finally got a date on one. This is from 2004. They made this for me, and they signed it, and it's a baritone 12 strings. I'm a very big fan of baritone 12-string guitars, as you'll see in a minute, the one special one I have. But it's hopelessly out of tune, so I won't try to play it now. But it's a really cool instrument. Very unique. There's nothing like it. It's the only one there is. And this is my other Emerald instrument. Now, I visited Turkey one time, and I got a jura from an amazing Turkish artist. Her name is Şebnem Ferah, and she is a brilliant artist in any language, in any culture. But she does these amazing records that are just fantastic. I played them for some of my friends. It blows their mind. But she brought this to me as a gift. Again, it's probably hopefully out of tune. Oh yeah, way out of tune. I won't even do it. But this is an actual, genuine Turkish instrument she brought to me as a gift. And if you ever get a chance, if you're ever in Turkey, find out who Şebnem is. S-E-B-N-E-M. The Sheb somehow is in the Turkish language. I don't know how they get the S-H sound. Şebnem Ferah. She's a brilliant singer and an incredible artist. And she gave this to me as a gift. That was pretty cool. So I keep it here. Very special. Here's a Yamaha Compass. Very nice. Very loud, very cool guitar. This actually was Richie Kotz's guitar on the last Mr.Big tour. And I went into our warehouse and I found it, and I said, Richie, I found your guitar. I said, you want it back? And he goes, well, you can have it. So he's very kind of him to give it to me. It's a Yamaha Compass series. They're handmade. It's a beautiful guitar. It was probably made in, I don't know what year, but it was, the last Mr.Big tour was 2000, 2001 maybe? Probably made just before that, but the Yamaha Compass series is a great instrument. Over here, one of my most prized possessions is, this doesn't go on there, this is a joke, is an Epiphone Rivoli bass. One of the greatest records, most influential records in my life was having a rave up with the Yardbirds. The bass player was Paul Samuel Smith, and the bass he played was an Epiphone Rivoli with black nylon tape on strings. Very special sound. And it had a little switch here for bright, and this big pickup here. Now on my Yamaha Attitude basses, we have a big pickup right here. It's the same concept, the same principle. And also the switch on the pot is this switch on my Yamaha Attitude bass. So we took parts of this bass were incorporated later on into my Yamaha Attitude because this bass was so important to me. I just love this instrument, and this is the same model, not the same bass, that Paul Samuel Smith holds on the cover of the Yardbirds album cover, and I love this so much, and it was so important to me. And for my birthday many years ago, I think about 1994 or 5, Yamaha gave this to me as a gift because they knew I was such a fan. I was very cool with them. This is probably my most, other than my original bass that I played back in Buffalo, my original P bass, this is probably my second most important bass to me. Now back here we've got, this is a 5-star. A little out of tune. It's been really hot weather in LA, so everything's going out of tune. Baritone 6-string. Very rare instrument actually. In fact, it's made by Alvarez Yeri, by Kazuo Yairi. He actually hand-built this instrument. This wonderful Japanese craftsman. Distributed by St. Louis Music, who makes Ampeg amplifiers. They gave this to me. This is a 5-star instrument. This inspired me to write many songs. A little out of tune because it's been hot. So a super deep, low sound. So as soon as you play it, it's instantly as heavy as can be. Anything you play on this is going to sound super heavy and super awesome, even though it's an acoustic guitar. This to me is one of my favorite instruments of all time. It's a YB1, serial number 56887. It's their baritone 6-string. Amazing instrument. Now, I got to skip ahead to this other one here.